celebration. My name is Danny Nicole.
And my name is Cruz. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening we celebrate what happened 60 years ago. A small distributor had one simple common dream, which is to serve every Filipino farmer at its best.
From a tiny seedling, and now we have grown into a marvelous diamond. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to DC Cruz! Congratulations to the company, and congratulations to all of our invited partners from all over the Philippines to all over the globe.
To our trade partners, to our clients, to our friends, our guests, we are very thankful that you are here with us tonight, because 60 years is not just a milestone, but it is something worth remembering for the rest of our lifetime.
That's why, as we remember it, who else is best to welcome everyone this evening? But before we call in that VIP, let me just say it in our language. Since you are in the City of Smiles, since you are in the sweetest Philippines in the province of Negros, allow me to say, maayong gabi sa inyong tanan, kag madamong salamat for being with us here this evening. Thank you, everyone.
To officially welcome us all to an exciting night, that is all welcome the President of DC Cruz Trading Corporation. A round of applause for Miss Ruth Minerva Cruz.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 60th anniversary of DC Cruz Trading Corporation. We are deeply honored by your presence here tonight on this special occasion for us as a family and for us as a company. One of the stories our mother loved to tell us when we were kids was the story of Johnny Appleseed, an American pioneer who planted trees from apple seeds throughout the American Midwest in the 18th century. Johnny Appleseed was her hero, and the Quiet Place, a farm that she and our father acquired in the 1980s, was where they turned into Johnny Appleseeds when they retired, planting trees and shrubs on every space available. When we thought of a theme for tonight's celebration, her stories came to mind. Because 60 years ago, they planted a seed on what was less than fertile ground. They nurtured it with love, dedication, and hard work. It grew into a tree, and that tree has thrived through 6 decades of challenges and triumphs, change and innovation, upheavals both global and personal. Tonight, as we look back at that beginning, when our parents, who we called Amang and Inang, planted that seed with love, we also remember with humility and gratitude the kindness and trust of people who helped them along the way. The lady who sold them a small plot of land on installment in the middle of a sugarcane field where they opened their store, and where that store still stands today. The manager of Pacific Bank who went out on the limb to give them a loan when they had no viable collateral to offer. The customers, both big planters and small farmers, who braved the potholes on the dirt road leading to their store to consult among on the best agricultural practices of the day. The first employees who helped them man that store, who loaded the sacks of fertilizers onto trucks. The suppliers who recognized their potential and took a chance on them and gave them dealership of their products. Over the years, this community has grown as the business grew. We opened branches and built warehouses. We diversified into real estate and invested in a hotel and a resort. We founded a school for children of marginalized farmers in Bago City. We constructed a weekend farmers market here in Bacolod City. And because Inang foresaw the impact of the health and wellness sector, we went into the manufacture of nutraceuticals, herbal products, beverages, and oils, all products from the soil. That affiliate company is Herbanex Laboratories, which is celebrating its 25th year also today, this year. Their product list will continue to grow. But before we look forward with excitement at the wonderful possibilities ahead, tonight we stop for a moment to mark this 60th year milestone, to remember where we started, to acknowledge the long road behind us and everything and everyone it took to get us here. Tonight's dinner celebration is the effort of my sister Ruby and a passionate team of professionals who we are blessed to work with. Thank you, Kurt and Dosa and Zadea and their teams for putting this party together. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you will have a wonderful time tonight. Thank you all and have a great evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to Miss Ruth Cruz. Miss Ruth, we would like you to stay here on stage because as you mentioned on your speech, from a small seed it has grown to become a big, beautiful tree. And with that, we would like to call on the Chief Executive Officer of DC Cruz Trading Corporation, Ms. Ruby Cruz.
Up next, aside from acknowledging the years that we have been together right here at DC Cruz, we too are grateful for our partners in trade who are joining us this evening as well. With these two wonderful ladies, the stage is yours. Kindly join us as we call you